For many Afghan immigrants in California, attending school meetings or city council sessions is a new and unfamiliar experience. While some immigrants still face fear, language barriers, and unfamiliarity with local systems, others are learning how to participate in public decision-making, from school meetings to city council sessions and other local institutions. Community leaders say that not knowing English, limited awareness of local government structures, and past experiences with government in Afghanistan are among the main barriers to civic participation for some Afghan immigrants in the United States. Yet despite these challenges, some immigrants have found ways to make their voices heard. Jafar Wahidi is one of those who has experienced this path. He says his first experience with civic participation began through school meetings for his children. He says that experience helped him build his confidence and later encouraged him to attend city meetings in Elk Grove.
I've met with the mayor of Elk Grove several times, and those meetings have been very effective. We talked about how our community can grow and develop, which was very encouraging for us. The mayor treated us with respect and listened carefully. We shared the challenges facing our community, and those conversations led to very positive results.
Ramin Khanzadeh, who leads a nonprofit organization in the city of Concord, has had a similar experience. He says that during his first attempt to communicate with city officials, he felt a great deal of anxiety.
After I held a meeting with the mayor of Concord, I felt that my voice was heard. Our programs were heard, and the plans we have for immigrants in the city of Concord were also heard. Based on that meeting, they connected us with different organizations, which became one of the best experiences I have had in the city of Concord.
This practical experience and sense of civic responsibility as an Afghan and an American citizen encouraged me to participate in this program. I realized that we should not only be recipients of services, but also represent the voice of our community.
Leaders within the Afghan immigrant community in California say that part of this hesitation comes from migrants' past experiences. In Afghanistan, many citizens have had limited opportunities to participate in public decision-making, and direct access to government officials has often been difficult for ordinary people. For this reason, some immigrants initially assume that their voices may not be heard in the new system either.
One of the main reasons many Afghans do not connect with local institutions is the language barrier. Many do not speak English well and do not have the confidence to go to these places. They worry that their voices may not be heard. Another challenge is a lack of awareness and guidance among immigrants. Some are afraid that if they go to public institutions, they may not be allowed to enter or that no one will listen to them. Sometimes Afghans who come to the United States think it might be similar to Afghanistan, where people are not always allowed to speak directly with officials. But here, thankfully, that is not the case.
For many Afghan immigrant families, their first interaction with civic institutions in the United States begins through their children's schools. Abed Senaksai, a member of the San Juan School District Board in Sacramento, says that family participation in school meetings is still relatively low.
Unfortunately, in the San Juan Unified School District, the level of family engagement does not match the number of students. There are many students, but their families do not participate in meetings as much as expected. Many of the meetings we organize are intended for parents, yet many of them do not attend or take part. This is despite the fact that we provide many opportunities and resources to encourage their participation.
However, he says some schools have tried different approaches to reduce this gap.
One of the initiatives of the San Juan Unified School District is the creation of a special team called the Newcomer Department. This department was established specifically to support and encourage the participation of parents. Across the school district, we also have Afghan staff members who work with families, including bilingual instructional assistants who help communicate with parents. In addition, within the Community Resource Department, we have Afghan staff who connect directly with parents. We also have many interpreters who communicate with families in Pashto and Dari to ensure parents can stay informed and involved.
ډیر زیات ترجمانان لرو هغه په پښتو او په دری په ژبه کې چې له والدینو سره ارتباط ونیسي.
همکاری نهادهای دولتی بخصوص شهرداری کانکورد.
The cooperation of government institutions, especially the City of Concord, has been very effective in helping us carry out our social and organizational activities. They helped us connect with different organizations, which allowed us to build stronger relationships with various institutions. Through both in-person and virtual meetings, we were able to expand our connections and establish a wide network across the City of Concord.
At the City of Sacramento, programs have also been created to increase communication between the city government and immigrant communities. One of these initiatives is the Community Ambassadors Program, which aims to create a bridge between the city and immigrant communities in Sacramento.
We have two ambassadors, Afghan ambassadors. So one of the things that we know, like just translating documents is not enough. There's a lot of mistrust with government, particularly around everything that's happening in our federal government, and so we recognize that. What we saw that worked really well was finding trusted advisors already in their communities. So the two ambassadors that represent our Afghan communities are people that are well known in those communities already. They meet with us here at City Hall every month for about 3.5 hours. We provide dinner. But it really provides a two-way conversation. So we share information about city resources, city opportunities, city programs, and we share that information with them. And then we also have an opportunity to have a conversation to find out what's happening in their respective communities, whether things need to be translated.
These experiences suggest that access to information in native languages, the presence of interpreters at public meetings, and greater awareness of civic rights are important factors in making these efforts successful. Farzan Nigzadeh, an Afghan community ambassador with the City of Sacramento, says participation increases when people feel that their voices are heard.
Many Afghans in our community face significant challenges in areas such as education, legal matters, health services, and understanding the laws of the United States.
Some members of the community do not have the confidence to approach these institutions and seek guidance or share their concerns. However, reaching out and asking for help can be very beneficial for the community. Inshallah, it will make a meaningful difference for many families. Many parents spend most of their time searching for economic opportunities and sources of income. They focus on finding ways to support their families. Because of this, many of them are not able to attend their children's school meetings or participate in school activities.
Despite these efforts, challenges still remain. Not knowing English, unfamiliarity with government systems, and fear of interacting with public institutions remain among the main barriers to civic participation. In addition, economic pressures prevent some families from attending public meetings. Still, community leaders say that civic education, better access to information, and stronger communication between local institutions and immigrant communities can help increase civic participation.
Education is the most important thing. Learning should always come first. At the same time, people should value Afghan culture, but also understand what Americans expect and how to communicate with them. It is important to build relationships and connections with others. My recommendation to the Afghan community is to attend local meetings and participate in city and county sessions. These meetings are free and open to everyone, and they help people become more informed. Even if just one member of a family attends, they can share the information they learned with the rest of their family.
One of the best ways to start is by sending a simple email or making a phone call to schedule a meeting. I am confident that the doors of opportunity are open to everyone. There is no reason for worry or fear. My own experience has been very constructive and positive. It is very important that given the current situation, we step forward and become more active. We should not just wait for opportunities to come to us. Afghans need to take initiative and participate. If people attend these meetings today and share their opinions, tomorrow they can even take part in city elections and choose their representatives. This is how a civil society works. In a democratic society, people can be elected to important positions. The most important thing is that our voices are heard here.
Yeah, I will say you are not alone. You have Americans here that are afraid to engage with government, and so just try it. And so staff is always available at city council meetings. A part of our community ambassador program, we teach people how to make public comment at community ambassador meetings. You can make an e-comment, which is like an email online for city council meetings. That can be translated as well. So I would always say, please reach out, check out our website. We have our community ambassadors, so you can see who our Afghan community ambassadors are and reach out to them.
California is home to one of the largest Afghan immigrant communities in the United States, with an estimated population of around 100,000 people. Many of these immigrants are now trying, alongside building a new life in America, to find their place in the civic and social life of the state.